What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today I think we're going to start episode 1 of our new Madeline series. Now, of course, I probably need to change the name away from the Barry 9th, but you guys can see we are on Android server 1176, so if you guys want to jump on and play with me at the same time, you can. Just be aware, we're about 6 months behind the curve, but the main reason why I'm doing that is just because we have a crazy amount of scrolls. It means we can build this hero very fast and see what she can do in the early game without having anything in any power systems. We've got nothing unlocked, and actually something of what we're going to do today is try to optimize this for as much as possible. We need to do all of our dailies. We need to even just like add friends to our list, because we need to just apply to everybody. Everybody needs to be applied to. We need some friends. If you want to send a friend invite to this one to help out, you got it right here. You can pause it, write it down, get it done, because yeah, even for our dailies, like technically we can't do them, and we still need to progress a bit to get things like additional 300 scrolls. We of course did our one hit in here, so we are on the leaderboard. We're ranked 66,269, which doesn't matter because, yeah, we still fall within the 100,000 category. So that's fine by me. That's pretty good. Yeah, we need to start progressing. And right now, we don't really have anything. Actually, you know what? I actually kind of forget. There's still achievements. I think I already did a bunch of these. Like the typical ones. Yeah, I've already got the gem ones done here. Glory challenge is something we're gonna have to reacclimate ourselves to, because again, this is something that is going to be something we can power up. We really don't. It's weird that like Ethereal Realm is one of the few that has the title bar when it's not unlocked yet. Absolutely crazy. Beyond that, we also have things like taverns, all these different places, but you know, we don't really have them unlocked just yet. So let's get grinding through this. This is going to be the typical very early game struggle. However, hear me out here. Hear me out. Because we know that Sun Wukong is one of her tenants, I kind of want to build a Sun Wukong. And if we were to start building him right now, that might not be the worst thing in the world, especially as like our first main E5 that we focus on right now. Now, as far as progression on this hero, we're not going to be able to take him very high at all, mainly just because of one big thing. And that is the fact that we don't have light food hero copies. But having him equipped, having him good to go, and if we have anything else, we got skin. I don't think that matters for him, right? Nah, it does not. We got nothing else at the moment, so yeah, we got a Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is going to carry us in the early game here. Even if we just put the single hero in, he should be plenty strong to just completely obliterate these waves. So we got a bunch of things that we're going to be unlocking here today to give us more resources. Again, the auto gold, if we just grab the loot right here, we can save this experience and everything up. Oh, maybe we can't. Really? Oh, there it goes. We just had to come out and go back in. That's interesting. We do have to do some things in the marketplace as well. Buying just up some like 3 stars is not a bad idea to get that quest done. We do need to clear this campaign, so let's just get grinding. We want to try to get as far as we can here today. And I need to see if there's anything else that requires our resources. Oh, gotta love that AoE actually. So let's take a look. Deploy 6 heroes in an offensive lineup. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah, this is another one for gold. So I want to try to save that pot up there if we can at all possible. Get, of course, our free summons in. We could just do that right now as well. Just get that auto completed. Just put 6 heroes into a battle of campaign, and that should be no problem. I mean, he does do chase attack, so actually putting a whole team in isn't the worst thing for us, because he does attack more and it means we get to go before the enemies. So sure, why not? Again, having a level 80 light hero like Sun Wukong this early should be plenty good. And the fact that we are going to build him eventually means that we're not wasting our time here, because we're, what, 2 days away from being able to actually build Madeline as our first hero. So we're not going to be overly investing in anything here. We're just trying to get as far as we can with the heroes that we do have until we get those heroic summons done. Now, doing heroic summons is going to be absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal, because we only have 100 spots and we're gonna have to destroy and make a lot of food, and that's gonna be a very, very long video. But I think what we're gonna do is go back to some of these longer old school series that I just love doing. The early game, in my opinion, is still one of the most fun in anything, like just unlocking all these game modes, getting progression, seeing what certain heroes can do in the early game instead of just going the normal like Eloise route, which is kind of boring. Yeah, we're gonna be having some fun with that, so we'll see how that turns out. Beyond this series, if you guys like watching these series and you're kind of hyped like I am, because I'm super hyped for all my series. I'm gonna have 3 brand new series that we're gonna have like every other day content coming out. Kind of, we're gonna be having an old school series as well that basically just covers doing things such as like running our old school Death 100 with heroes that aren't Transcendence, without Stellar Shards, that pre-Transcendence hero era where we don't even have Star Spawn, we don't even have Grimoire, none of those extra power systems, and see if we can get to Death 100 on that account. That one should be fun. And beyond that, I want to do another series that's like a new free-to-play one. I don't know exactly how I want to work it out just yet, but again, I have a few different ideas in the works here. Trying to do maybe an optimal playthrough series, much like we did back in 21. We did the optimal playthrough, doing it again so you guys can see exactly how to progress through the events on a completely free-to-play account. Or maybe a light spender account. I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys would rather see a free-to-play account again or a small spender account. Not big, like I'm talking less than 100 a month type thing. Okay, that's locked. We got Tower open. I think the other ones, yeah, Brave Trial, and those are much, much later on. I guess what we could do, and again, anybody... Oh, wait, I forgot they put the auto clear in. I'm going to do this at my own pace, I think, because doing the auto clear is actually quite annoying nowadays because you can't just blast through them like you used to. You just be able to mash the button and you skip so many tower levels. Now you have the auto button, but you kind of have to let it go and AFK and then it'll do it. So let's get through as far as we can push here right now. Because again, I want to try to get our progress done and then we'll claim all that experience and start getting our levels on our account, because again, progressing this right here is going to be the thing that we're mainly focusing on. Boom, boom, boom. We need another wishing coin. Sure, why not? I'll just do one wishing coin just to get it done for the sake of the video. Progress us on, get us to this screen here, which is the one I've been waiting for. Claiming the gold, so now we can claim that again. And claims that. Let's see if we need gold or anything else anytime soon. Doesn't look like it, so that means it's safe to grab all this, which is literally going to take us from a level 5 account. I'm going to cruelly refuse this, sorry. We literally just went from level 5 to level 57 in one click of a button. That's how much experience had been sitting there. So I wish the autocomplete was on in the campaign section, but I'm not going to bore you guys with too much of this. What I'm going to do here today, this is going to be a longer video, and we're going to kind of break it up into a couple of different parts because I'm not going to make you sit through all of these boring stages. I'm going to do all the boring stages myself and show you guys where we're at and how to progress even further. So just give me a little time and we'll be back. So I actually think I misjudged how long this was actually going to take me. Yeah, we did a big push and got through like 150 levels in the tower. We got our chapter system up to a comfortable spot where we're essentially just waiting for some friends. We're going to do some heroic summons in a few days. We don't need to push this any further to get our first Garuda copy. There are some, of course, some packs that we're probably not going to buy either. There's a lot of different things up for grabs. And the biggest one is the fact that we are now having so much experience that was saved up. We're going to have to go a very long distance to get to our level cap. So I'm going to go ahead and try to grind that out over the next day or so, so that when we finally do have Madeline on our account, we're at the proper progress point for the level of our account. So I'm going to get the grinding going. We got a couple of things, of course, done in the meantime here. Number one is we got our Monkey Man here, Sun Wukong up to level 100. One thing you do actually unlock as well is your date of birth. So I'm actually going to pick 11 is the month, and the day technically it's the 19th right now. I'm just gonna pick the 20th because that should be tomorrow for us. So yes, I'm setting my birthday to tomorrow even though it isn't, and look at that. We'll have our birthday gift tomorrow to claim out, which should just be some gems, some scrolls, things like that. There are some other things we're unlocking as well very soon here, I think. What's that? Clear stage 17.5, 620, 725 10 Star Arena is going to be the first one to get some of our PvP dailies done, which is pretty good. And yeah, we got our tavern stuff going, we got our quests going, so we can start claiming some of those, and we got a lot of stuff just in the works. In the meantime, this is literally going to be my life, just grinding this out. If only there was an auto button for us, which I could probably set up a macro and it'll work pretty good. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.